Hey everybody, how's it going? IntoWeapons back again with you. I've got a neat little pistol to share with you today. Picked this up from my local FFL maybe a couple weeks back, and it's been sitting around waiting for me to do a video for you guys. This will be an unboxing and overview type video. The next video that I'll put out on this will be a range video, so definitely stay tuned. I've been kind of curious on this particular firearm. It caught my attention mainly because, as you guys can see here, it's nickel plated, which is pretty unusual. Let's go ahead and safety check it, make sure it's clear, nothing in there. As you can see, it's a top charging handle. But what this is a Velocity LLC, or Velocity Firearms VMAC45 101 Pistol, which is a MAC 10 Uzi style firearm pistol in 45 ACP. It's a kind of a neat little pistol. I typically don't like these Uzi style pistols because of the trigger slap that comes with them, and they're just inherently heavy without some sort of rifle stock on here. It's not very accurate. You got some fixed sights. They're just more or less stamped pieces of machinery that resemble the Uzi, which is kind of just a fun gun to have in the collection. Again, this one was nickel plated, which is why I purchased it personally. I thought it was just kind of a neat pistol to have. Velocity Firearms does send with it the 32 round grease gun magazine, which is pretty neat. 30 round. The 32 round is 9mm. This one's 45 ACP, so it's the 30 round. But these are standard M3 grease gun mags, as far as I understand. It also comes with it the Velocity Firearms instruction manual, as well as a trigger lock. And it does come with this hard case that, as you can see here, barely fits this pistol. With the magazine in there, it's just a tight fit overall, but it does work. And just a simple gun guard by Plano case that it comes in. But overall, guys, it's a neat looking pistol. I'll probably end up having to put something on here to protect my finger from the trigger slap. That'll probably end up happening. Magazine looks like it fits well. I did disassemble it, and I'll go ahead and do a disassembly video after I do the range video, so if you guys are interested in that, hopefully that'll be out soon. Just a flashy gun. MSRP on it's about $500. I'll go through some of the specifications for you guys here. 45 ACP. Does like the steel case stuff, I guess, better than the brass case stuff. The brass case, I guess, tends to swell and causes cycling issues with this particular gun. It is a matte electroless nickel, and that includes the barrel. And the inside here of the receiver, the barrel is also nickel plated, which is kind of nice. Obviously, the inside of the barrel isn't nickel plated, but just for looks and for cleaning wise, that's kind of a neat finish to have all the way throughout the inside and everything on this gun. I'll show that in the disassembly portion of it. It does have this flip fire to safe here, and that does work in both directions there. You can dry fire this. We'll go ahead and put it in this fire position here. Again, check that it's clear. And as you can see, and as I mentioned before, these don't really have that good of triggers. It's just the way the bolt system is. It's just not a very nice trigger feel to it. Weight is pretty heavy. It's actually 5.5 pounds with an unloaded magazine, so it is a hefty gun, but for that 45 ACP you do kind of need that heft to it to reduce that recoil a little bit if you're going to be blasting out 30 rounds at a time. The overall length is 10.7 inches, overall height is 6.7 inches, thickness at magazine well is about a 1.5 inches. Again, so it's a pretty thick magazine. You're not going to be using this as a concealed carry firearm at all. Barrel length is 5.9 inches. Sight radius is 8 inches. I think you can kind of see how that works. Pretty standard Uzi style sight system. The front sights is a post fixed. It's just kind of soldered on there or welded on there. Real primitive. I don't know if I can actually get you guys a shot of that maybe. There you go. And then the rear sight is kind of the same thing. Real primitive. Square notched fix is what they call it. Has that manual safety lever. Barrel threaded to accept barrel extension. and it does use the 7/8 by 9 thread, which is also what Masterpiece Arms uses on these types of firearms. So you can kind of mix and match the barrel extensions and muzzle devices that Velocity Firearms makes, as well as Masterpiece Arms makes for this firearm, as far as I understand it. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Told you it was kind of included with the manual, or the cases and everything, and that's pretty much it, guys. Kind of just bought it as a collector piece, just have some fun with it here for a year or two, and then maybe sell it down the line and see if I make a quick $100 on it. But just real catchy. I mean, you see the finish on it, which is just an unusual finish. So just kind of a catchy gun. That's really all it is. It's just a show gun, really, if you will. But stay tuned, guys. We'll have some range footage coming up, as well as a disassembly video coming up, and kind of just a review of how I feel on the gun. Again, I'm not a big fan of these guns just because of the inherent trigger slap that comes along with them, but you can do a little bit of something like that to dissipate some of those trigger slaps and everything. But let me know what you guys think. Otherwise, stay tuned. Appreciate watching. Until next time, take her easy.